Alright, what's going on, guys? We are finally back at home. Just unloaded this thing. Here it is in one piece, thankfully. We're fixing to turn it around and jack it up and go to washing on it. But before we do that, I would like to thank Multi-Fire Wires, Mr. Craig at Multi-Fire, for shooting us a set of wires. We hooked up the coil wire, and I could tell a big difference already. The car started a lot quicker and was a lot more responsive. So I really appreciate that. And then we picked up Weir's. I'm thankful for every single sponsor on the side of this race car. I really am. I couldn't do what I do without every single person on the side of this thing. But Weir's has been a lifelong dream of mine to pick up, and Mr. Billy at Weir's talked to Chad, and they made a decision to sponsor us, and we really appreciate that. And to his boys that are watching, how's it going, guys? And another thing, I normally have my spoiler on so we see it, but Mr. Larry Martin with Larry's Performance Carburetors, we have a beast under that air breather right there. It's extremely responsive. You know, I've ran a CNS, a Willys, and a Velocity carburetor, and they were all really good carburetors, don't get me wrong. But that carburetor right there, I've been choked down. I've had to do a lot of restarts, a lot of different ways. I've ran in the slick with it. I've ran in the heavy. And that carburetor is just responsive in all ways. It doesn't have a transition point in it. It's just smooth all the way through. So that's the first really good piece. So thank you, Mr. Larry Martin, for hooking us up with a great carburetor. But yeah, other than that, like I said, Mr. Eddie with West Trucking for cooking for me all week. He made some really good cheeseburgers and helped me gain a little weight. But other than that, you know, everybody on here, it wouldn't be possible without all of y'all. And my merchandise, I practically sold out. It was so bad, we only had pink t-shirts left, and the guys were buying pink t-shirts because they just, you know, they liked our stuff apparently. But we really appreciate that. It wouldn't be possible without all of the fans and the kids that I met. It's really awesome. I was y'all one day, and there were people that didn't take the time to talk to me and interact with me. So to be able to talk to you guys is really awesome. All right, like I said, here's my Larry Martin's carburetor. Y'all call Mr. Larry and get a quote on a carburetor for yourself today. I'll leave a link in the description for his website. And yeah, y'all show him some love because he's taking good care of us. My wall-to-wall crate motor. And while we're talking about engines, people's asked about our headers. We still have the Speedworks on here, but Schoenfield, Mr. Dennis at Schoenfield Headers, sent us a stock collector. So they're not tri-wise anymore. But we did get them back to where they're not 4/7 swaps, so they work for our engine. And on the money eater, it's at the builder eating money, what it's known for. But it burned a hole in the head in between a valve, so all they had to do was weld that up and resurface it. It didn't hurt the engine. It had brand new Brodix heads on it, so it's a really good engine. We just burned it up, so we're gonna get it fixed, and it'll be a good backup engine. Or if someone wants to buy it, you have at it. But all right, fixing to put it on jack stands and go to work. All right, so I just finished cleaning the car, and I put the G-rip to the tires, so I put my covers back on. But I'm fixing to clean out my stall. That way we can put this thing in there. And we're gonna go to work, reverting it back to what we run down here, put my spoiler on, Probably put my Weir's Machining T-bar, modular T-bar on the back. But yeah, that's where we're at. Fixing to go move the Takahoochee 9000 out the way and everything else. Let's get to it. Alright guys, what's going on? So, I just got back from the ridiculous speed shop with some oil to change the oil and filter and all of that stuff to do our service maintenance, because it has abused this thing being up there and running the laps that we put on it up there. While I'm putting this in there, so we have decided a little differently on where we're racing at and what we're doing and all of that stuff. I want to go to Tri-County very, very badly, but Outlaw's having a race, and it's 20 minutes up the road from here. I think it's like 1,000 to win. I think it's better than regular pay, which they pay really good anyways. That's not a problem. And Tri-County, like I said, it's 2.5 hours for us to drive. And although it is my favorite racetrack, they just reconfigured it, and it's extremely flat. And it, like I said, it's new. So I think we're probably not going to go over there, because if they have issues with it or anything, we don't want to be caught up in it. So we're just going to run Hattiesburg. If Hattiesburg runs, they probably going to rain out. But Hattiesburg and Outlaw. But if Outlaw rains out, Tri-County's second in line. And if Tri-County rains out, we're headed to Pike County to race. So yeah, between all of the racetracks around, one of them's going to be open, and we're going to be at least one of them. Hopefully 2 of them this weekend. But yeah, I just want to make as many laps as possible in this car and learn more about it. I ran Outlaw with it, and that was like the only time that it's been 100%, because we popped the money eater and all of that stuff, and then we went straight to Bristol. So I don't have many laps in this car. I don't know much about this car like I did my Hughes car, so I still need to learn it, figure out the adjustments, because that's the other thing. It's not so much that I don't know the car, it's that I don't know the adjustments to make to the car to get it where I want it. Alright, well, we just changed the oil in it and completed that. Now we got to oil and grease everything, and then I'm going to check my shock gas because of that one hole we hit and make sure everything's where it's supposed to be. And then I think tires and fuel, and it should be ready. We got to revert back to base, but I'm going to leave that part to Dad. So we almost there. All right, guys. So my help's here. Some of them, somewhat. Are you done?
I am now.
Anyways, I had Mr. Tim Jones send me a care package for putting on stickers, and we don't get a lot of people that send us fans that send us things, so when they do, we really appreciate it. And if y'all would like to send us something, our address or whatever, it's our business The address to it is in the description down below. So, yeah, we love getting stuff from you guys. So check this out. He sent us some gloves to wipe the stickers down and make sure there's no bubbles and everything. And then he sent us some X-Acto knives. I've got some extra hands over here with me. Some magnets. These go on there. This is for cutting the vinyl. And then, yeah, look at these scrapers.
That's
Not
nice.
scrapers. I call them spatulas, but squeegees.
Yeah.
Squeegees. There's a more
So it's
specific
got
term.
extra pads to go on that. That's
Yep.
nice stuff.
Yep. So thank you, Mr. Tim Jones, for sending us this.
Yeah,
we
Timmy-
really
Timmy
appreciate
Jones.
that, Tim. But all right. So now we're gonna start knocking out the rest of our stuff. That way we can hopefully run at wherever's racing.
All right, so
Dirty rock.
all right, so I'm fixing to take this spring out right here. We beefed it up to go to Bristol, so we're putting everything back like it was before we left. And while we were in Bristol, as y'all know, we picked up Weir's Machine and Racing Products as a sponsor. And I got this handy little tool right here. This is a ball joint remover for the two-piece Speedway spindles. And I usually just loosen it up right here, let the jack hang, beat on this, and eventually it pops loose. So we're gonna see how this little tool works. Something I've been wanting to try for a while, so y'all hang tight and let's see how it does. This is a 3/4, and this big one is a 1/8. That was pretty easy right there. Popped it right out. That was nice. So this is a Weir's Machine WM130S. It's a ball joint separator for the two-piece spindle. They have the one for the one-piece spindle as well. And it comes with this little adapter where you can get a little longer if you need to. Really nice piece. Works really well, as y'all just saw. What is it? That never seed?
Yeah.
A little bit will go a long way, won't
Well, what I'm doing is going around the thread
it? Right.
and putting the cardboard back on.
Can I get up in there?
I'll just finish. Can I get over there now?
Yep. I just finished.
This one's five above. But when I checked it that first time after Cades,
Yeah.
it was like
Way
20
high.
above it.
Okay.
So they are a little weak. Still nothing to be concerned about yet. But this one over here is the one that if it's low, then we need to put the other one on. Should I just put gas in it or take it off?
Come on.
All right, so as y'all can see, this thing is ready to go. Got it done. Not really me. Chase and Rocky got it done. I've just been here
Talking
watching.
about it raining out. That's what he's been.
I ain't wishing it on you.
Oh, it's raining out. It's raining out. It's raining out.
I ain't wishing it on you.
We racing.
Here, unplug
somewhere.
this.
And if not, we're going to have foot races in the backyard.
I think you got me there.
Oh.
All right, shut that shop down. All right, so as y'all can see, like I said, we ready to go. We just need a racetrack that's going to run this weekend. So stay tuned.
Huge thanks to Weir's Machining for all the new parts.
Yeah.
We use most of them. If it does rain out, we done made the deal that we are gonna. If it rains out this whole weekend, then we're gonna put our modular T-bar.
Yeah, we're
set
excited
up
about
on it.
that. Something we got from them, and I'm excited to see how that works out. A couple people that we skipped on the other day on accident. One was Mr. Larry Martin with Larry Martin Racing Carburetors. When we were calling out our sponsors, we missed him because his sticker is back there on the spoiler wing, and we didn't have that on. So special thanks to him for helping us out.
Harris Woodworking.
Yep, Mr. Kenny Harris and Miss Lisa Harris with Harris Woodworking. They had left us some, they had actually sent us some money down to travel to Bristol and to help us out. And we really appreciate that. And they're the same people that sent us the
really
the
cool
artwork, the woodwork of Nugget and her car and all that.
You gonna video or you gonna help?
I'm a video.
Okay.
I'm helping video. So what you doing?
Waxing it.
We found the track.
We did. We found a dry area. And they.
I don't know if they're dry, but they gonna make it happen. They said no
Well,
matter
I like
what.
people like that because
Yeah.
I like to race whether it's rain, snow, sleet, or shine.
Yeah.
And they apparently like to too.
Yeah,
So
they got it ready. So it's Tri-County Speedway,
where
and
the front's gonna be at.
yeah, in Flomaton, Alabama. They're having a late model show, and they've added our class for the weekend, which is the open wheel modifieds. They're running our regular tire rule, which is what we're used to. So we're pretty pumped up about it. We've had a good history at that track. They've totally reconfigured the racetrack this off season. So it's going to be new to all of us, and hopefully we can get up on it and learn it real quick. All right. So we're here.
My favorite place,
Where we at?
Tri-County Speedway.
Flomaton, Alabama. We're going to walk up and look at this newly configured track.
My home away from home.
Yeah. Let's see what's up here. Well, it looks bigger. Actually, it looks small compared to Bristol, huh?
The staging lane at Bristol is bigger than this.
Yeah.
They're gonna be monetized because of the music in the background and the turn.
Yeah.
Two grade, he can see that two grade. Gold bit, that's what I always.
It's the fault of the cameras. Yeah. Well, normally I have one in there.
Fixing to go out for hot laps. Tri-County Speedway. We just saw the late models. They look pretty good. So here we go. supposed
And
to
then
do.
on the track, I yow, 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 trying to clear it out because I was like, well, maybe it ain't. And they ain't coming. I didn't even make any money. Maybe the cars. I had it tuned for all the way around.
No RPM. It's taxi, bro. We don't know. But it said it on the turn like 3,400 RPM. What it sounded like to him. He probably got the gear in backwards. Let's fire the engine up and make sure it ain't right here. Because he told me. You think that's what it is?
I know it is.
Okay. You thought you was back at Bristol, didn't you?
What I think we had like 337. Where's my big fancy aluminum jacket?
Hey, that'll be an easy fix. You need your thing.
Got him upside down. It was good.
I can't believe that.
Yep, buddy. Big girl's always on top, dude.
Is it backwards?
Yep.
That's okay. That's an easy fix.
You know what gear that is? You know how to configure it?
Chase. Ask around, see if anybody's got time.
You get stuck again?
I'm kind of stuck. I need my glass. I can't see.
Oh no, not them glasses.
I can't see, man. I'm kind of feeling my way in here.
So what happened?
Well, the young lad put the gear in upside down.
Typical Chase.
Yep.
Hey, Uncle Albert can reach it for you.
Right. Sure. So we're gonna get a laugh. Just go out there. It's right up there. We are just pulled out. See, they like that rat. Yeah. It looks good. To go, but then when you get on the gas, nothing else flying.
No, I'm saying around it, but the car looked like it was fixing to go. the beginning. You touch anybody?
I don't know.
Hey, there's a big old hole. Did you find it?
You think?
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, I found it.
Man, that thing got airborne.
I know.
Gave me a heart attack.
Turns off the racetrack, I'll figure something out.
You got it?
Yeah, here you go.
Well, listen. I'm not. Hello. I've been that music all the time.
Yep.
You got that radio playing. Oh, the racket crew. You should be under here right now.
So we started fourth. He run the guts out of this thing, and I'm talking about the harder he run it, the more it liked it. And it was a really, really strong, solid run, and I'm proud of him. He blew a tire, left rear, hooked the rut, finished third, I think. Great night, really, really great run. I'm very proud of him. What you think, boss?